So, good evening, everyone. So, today I am going to tell us about our last week business entrepreneurship class, which was concluded on Tuesday and Wednesday. So, first in the class, we studied about the three major topics. It's design thinking, philosophy of design thinking, empathize on design, then ideate and prototypes. So first, I will tell like to tell you about philosophy of design thinking. So what is philosophy of design thinking says? So it says first, life centric approach. It means that your problem, the your problem has a solution that your problem should have the solution that should be life centric, means it should does not so extraordinary, but it does have the quality that the normal people can adopt in their day to day life. Second, something that challenge, means that your product does not means that it should be have to out of the box, but it can be normal, but it can be normal, not too unique, but it should be a product that challenge the other products existing on the market, so that your product should uh, be more competitive edge as compared to others. Third, it should have the inclusive design and inclusive design practices, means on developing uh, on developing that product in the stages, we should have to think more on the problem understanding, and then according to it we should have made our product, so that it does not it has very less chance when it gets launched it fails. So basically what I want to say is that, so before launching your product, it has to be multiple rounds of testing, go through the multiple rounds of testing. Every failure it should be tested priorly, so at the last when the final product will make, it should be a failure proof. I'm not saying that it could be totally 100% failure proof, but yeah, we can say that it is the best we can create currently. They maybe have the further chances to improvements, but yeah, this is the best product we can make from our side. For example, iPhone. Initially, when it's launched, no one will think about that the keypad phones will totally get replaced by the touch screens. But it gets. So, what I want to say is that you should not have to create an idea that was so out of the box or something very, very unique, that it thinking and making will take only years and years and years. So, I want to say that you have to make a product that not take too much time, but yeah, it should be a product that will uh, compete in the market and sustain its spot among the another challengers on all the challengers. Fourth, I would like to focus on the point building max value for the users. So ultimately, what we want our product that most of the users will easily adopt and use in their day-to-day life. The more consumer base it has, the more sales our product should have. The more services that we can provide, the more services we can sell. So basically, loyalty is the thing that we should focus on. So we should have to make our product so that it was very user friendly, users can use it without any problem, it is convenient, and it is not too pricey that our consumers does not purchase it or hesitate to use it. Now I would like to focus on the points empathize, then design, then ideate, then prototype. So basically it's a four stage of the product launching. First, empathize means we should focus on the problem more than solution. Design, design is something like it is failure proof, not 100%, but it should be the best from what we can deliver. Ideate, think about how the product can fail, test all the failing properties, and where this product fails, so that it can become a very good product on the timing of its launching. And last stage is prototype. We should make a prototype before making an actual product. It helps us to find if there was any remaining failure that our product can go through. So it is very good for making the prototype before actually launching the product. So now I will want to focus on some problems that was human that was human centric design and adapted for business management. So basically what does it means that, so before me as we discussed in our previous class, human centric design means our product should be convenient for the users. So before making it, we should have to be adapted, how we should have to focus on how does it get adapted by the business. I mean, we are creating the business where users should use our product, so we have to understand what the users need is that. So according to that, it is easier for us if we update the product and make it like that, that it will sustain in the market in a and we can sell it in the huge masses. Now, I would like to focus on a topic which is called a growth mindset versus fixed mindset. So, what is growth mindset and fixed mindset? So, fixed mindset is something that we have many things to do, but we only focus on something that we currently want to do. Like we can do everything, not sorry, not everything. We can do many things, but we are focusing only on that is. We want to do not something more extra or something more imaginable or something more unique. So we are fixing our surroundings and ourselves to certain things only, which will not good for our development or become a good entrepreneur. So basically entrepreneurs, many of them has growth mindset. So basically growth mindset is something that they think, try and learn from trying different things. They try, they fail, they try, they fail, and from the process of trying and failure, they eventually learn and reach to a point where their product will become a huge success. I'm not saying every entrepreneur has a very successful products, services, or something very huge name, but yeah, it is a process in which you fail, and if you do not have the growth mindset, you are scared or afraid of failing. So it is very important you have the growth mindset so that you can try different things, and from it you learn not just for your own, but it is also helpful for your own life, like exploring and trying the things which was new or which is out of your comfort will eventually help you in many stages of your life. You just have to try and does not care about what does the result or output does it have. You have to try it and focus on what I get, what I learn from it, so that it may be useful for my future in any aspect of life. So at last, I'm talking about three more topics. So first is the modes of thinking. So there was two types of thinking. What I can say, that's divergent thinking and the convergent thinking. So divergent thinking is something that we focus on solution, but uh, we get stuck at any problem. So from that problem, we make a solution that was so impactful that it diverges in many ways. Basically, it creates a solution that does not stuck on that problem, that does not stuck at one position, but we make its solution and adapt accordingly. On whereas convergent thinking is something, we have too much facts and theory, and we just only convert it to we just only convert it to answer. Basically we have so many things from learning to learn, and we just keep learning, and at finally we just only use it to make the answer. So it is not good for an entrepreneur to have a convergent thinking. We should have the divergent thinking, means we have a question, we derive ideas and solutions from it. So at last, I would like to talk about two most important things. What what makes an entrepreneur or anyone who are growing in their life. First, uh, which are growing in the life, something which is more important for the society, or like say which is very valuable in our life journey. So first is the trust, and second is loyalty. So trust, what is the trust based society? So trust based society does, how does an entrepreneur make how does the entrepreneur helps to make a trust based society? Basically, for anything, the first and foremost thing important is trust. If the if the people does not trust on a product, it does not sell out. Or if the people does not trust on entrepreneur or some person, they does not use their products or does not believe in them. So no matter what you do or how big you are, if the people does not trust on you, it's not going to a success. Second, the loyalty. When you launch a product, the product should be the good that stand on the standards, the global standards that currently present the market, so that people who are using the products will build a loyalty, will become a loyal to your brand. So basically, trust and loyalty are very important for this. And last, abducted reasoning. So based on incomplete set of information in order to come up with a solution, most likely in intuition means something abductive that we should think before coming on the solution. We first fully understanding a question and then find how does our solution make it better, and how can we make how does it impact the society in efficient and more valuable way. So yeah, that's all for all. We will continue in the next session in the for our next class. So till now, thank you for watching. Meet you the next time.